Hello and happy Wednesday. So I'm pretty excited to be back creating with you guys. I know it's been a while, and actually sometimes even if I've had a little bit of a break creating for you guys, sometimes I am still doing crafty stuff, but the last couple weeks have been crazy. My son ended up having his ACL surgery. That went well, so a lot of extra stuff with that, as far as making sure that there's always ice going, and then always cooking special meals and such for my husband, and then the rest of us can eat normal. And so my boys eat a lot, so I feel like a lot of time should be spent in the kitchen cooking and such too. So that's where I've been spending my time, but I kind of feel like I'm getting a little bit more caught up from being gone on vacation and just catching up on mail and all that. So it's good to kind of feel like there's a little bit of normal today. Hi Wendy, hi Tori. So today I'm actually kicking off another virtual hostess event for Lois Peterson from Adelia, and I'm super excited that she asked if I had time, because I needed to spend some time in my craft room. And also the mini catalog, the occasions catalog, January through June, is wrapping up pretty soon. So I thought, well, let's showcase something from that I'm excited about. And I'm also behind on graduation cards that I should have gotten out this past month. So I thought, well, I can give you some ideas. Not really for that basically, but just that's my idea when I was using this kit. And I'm going to show you the You Are Amazing card kit. Thanks, Tori. Let me put down my iPad so I can see your comments and such. And I'm going to show you the cards. I'm making multiple, so it's kind of like I'm going to do a whole crafting session, like mini stamp camp with you guys today. So these are all regular size cards that come in the card kit. So it makes up 4 of these. Hi Missy. And you'd get 4 of these in the card kit. You'd get 4 of those and 4 of these. So when I say card kit, it is so cool. Here, let me put these aside. On the last chance list I've put out in my emails and talked about you. I've put it on this Facebook page. Hi Lisa. And so oh, hey there Lisa, another Lisa too. So on this, one of the first things I noticed was You Are Amazing. I have that stamp set, that's why I highlighted it. But what I noticed, if you like to follow along in the mini catalog here, if you flip to the page 7 where that stamp set is, and you go, oh yeah, that's one, she's used that quite a bit, and I have, and I love it. So I had the stamp set forever. And then I know you guys like sales like I like sales, so that's found on page 7 of the mini catalog. Then they had the card kit that coordinates with that stamp set. The card kit was normally $30, and people that got it loved it, so I've always had my eye on it because I've had so many great things to say about it. But now instead of $30, it is $15 right now while supplies last. So maybe through June 30th, but maybe through tomorrow. You never know when it's while supplies last. So at $15, and it makes up 16 cards, I thought, okay, this is something I want to get my hands on. So another thing that another customer just got this too, and she's like, Belle, I didn't know that it comes in this cute box. And I'm like, yeah. So everything that you need comes in the cute box, and it's really sturdy, stable. So once you've made up the cards, like if you are a card gift giver, a lot of my customers also like to make up cards and give them as a gift. How fun is this cute box that you can package up the cards when you're done and make that? So the box comes with it, plus you get everything you need in there. So you'll get this, I always call it my Lego kits for stampers. So it has page by page instructions on how to put what and where there that way. And then you have all the things needed to make the cards. And this is the little accessory that's included too. So I'm going to make all 4 cards for you today. So, you know, if that sounds boring, then tune me out. But if you want to have patience, I want to show you that they do come together pretty quick and easy. And I want to show you how I grab everything from the total card kit too. And so you can see here, These are the cards I talked about, but you have like the 4 card bases. Like this one is kind of plain, and then there's that goes on top, that, and that. You get 4 of those. And then you've got 4 of the matching envelopes for these 2, and then 4 of the matching envelopes that kind of have a nice little color insert too. So without further ado, I kind of want to start putting together the cards so you can see them. So I'm going to start with this one, the thanks. And so I'm just going to set that aside a little bit. And what I'm going to grab is this that's included in the kit. And before I adhere this to here, just going to kind of wrap that around a couple times with the baker's twine here. And I'm going to attempt a bow, you guys. That right there might make the video a little bit longer today, because you guys know I'm not the greatest bow tiers there, but we'll see. So I'm going to give it a tight pull. Oops, that didn't tighten it too much there. There we go. I think I might have it. I always tie my bows upside down, because then I feel like they're actually eventually laying the right way when it needs to be put on the card. So I've got that. I'm going to set that aside. And actually, I'm going to backtrack a little bit. So in your kit, if you get the kit, there's a sheet here that has 4 little like word bubbles, and they're all embossed in gold. And I found it was easiest to just do all my stamping with that. So in the catalog, they suggest Granny Apple Green is a good coordinating color. So I'm going to ink up the thanks. That's from the You Are Amazing stamp set. Another thing too is that, I mean, it coordinates perfectly with that stamp set, but if you think, you know what, I love this, but I really don't need that stamp set, I can make do with other things, that'll work too. So that's Granny Apple Green. And then the other color that they suggest is Mango Melody. So I'll open that up. And Mango Melody is going to have the happy birthday stamped on there. So I'll twist around that to get the bubble facing the right way. And I'll center that. The only thing that makes me nervous about these kits, I didn't use my Stamparatus today, but it's like, oh, what if I, have a blop or don't get it perfectly centered or something? But I had to trust that it was just going to work out. Next is Flirty Flamingo, kind of that nice hot pink color. And that I'm going to stamp the You Are Amazing with that. And hi there, Julie. Just saw another name pop up quick. So yeah, I miss seeing your names pop up like this. So it's good to have a video just so I get to see names in my life, even if I don't get to see you guys. And then the last one is Pretty Peacock. So this color just retired, but that is one of the colors used. And it was something that as demonstrators, we mentioned to Stampin' Up! Like, hey, so this card kit's still available and everything, but you've already retired the ink pad and cardstock, other things on us. So we kind of let them know, like, well, do you carry that over looking forward in the future or such? But I want to let you know that Pretty Peacock is retired, but I know a lot of you guys loved that color, so maybe it's not a problem because you might already have it. Okay, so we have all of these stamped out on there. So the card that I started to make had the thing, so I'm just going to pull that out of there. So I've gotten this far with that first card, and I'm going to go ahead with my seal. Oops. And whoops, I just put in a new one, so it needs just a little bit of pull to get it going. There we go. So that's going to go on here like so. And then in here is this little circle that I'm just going to pop out of here. And you get 2 sheets because you're going to need a total of 4 circles. And then we're also going to pull out this kind of a fun foil sheet here. So it's kind of pretty, that one too. So we're going to set that aside there. And let's see. Okay. And then these are going to get put down with the seal as well. Got that, and it just kind of adds for a fun little background. I want to make sure that I have my my nice little baker's twine here centered, or at least not crooked. So I'm going to put that on there, and then it's just a matter of taking some dimensionals. The dimensionals aren't included. I know those of you that get like paper pumpkin or have gotten other kits, they sometimes include the dimensionals or glue dots, but with this particular kit, it's not in there. But at 50% off, I was like so pumped about the quality of the projects that I could put together. 16 cards for $15. I really didn't care about the dimensionals. So that is card, one of the cards made. So I'm going to set that one aside there on the pile. And then the next one I'm going to grab and assemble for you guys has this fun. Oh, and all the insides are nice and blank. These are thick cardstocks, in case you're wondering. So this one is kind of that pretty peacock color with some shiny, pretty peacock like foil emboss look to that. So I'm going to set that card aside because I've already done it. So this is the card that I'm going to assemble for you here onto here. So in the card kit, we get, this one probably took the longest. It's got a piece of vellum. It almost feels like I have two. Nope, it's just that it's that thick. Okay, so it's got like this vellum tag. And here I'm going to just take some of that baker's twine again, and I kind of double it up and then clip it. And this you can do however you want, but I thought, you know what, for you guys, I am going to do it kind of just like the directions say on there. And so when I went through my project kit instructions here, and it had, let's see, this little thing at the top. This is what I'm going to try and make, this just little loop-de-loop thing. We'll see if I get frustrated or not. Sometimes as I'm relaxing and making the cards ahead for you guys before I go live, it's a lot easier. Okay, so let's just take and loop that through there. And like I said, this vellum is pretty thick, so it's pretty sturdy to be able to keep kind of winding this back and forth and around there like so. Got that. And I don't know why that one wants to stay poked up, so I'm going to see if I can wind that to the back. On my first one, it didn't stay poked up, so I wonder if I just ran it through kind of differently this time. And so we're just going to kind of wind through that one more time here until we have the strings up front. Okay, and then I'm going to try, and I was going to try and tie a bow, but I think this one's going to turn more into a knot just because of that. This one's not looking as nice as my other one. I'll show you the good one here in a second. So I'm just going to tie a knot so it kind of finishes it off, and I'm going to see if I can sneak this bubble to the back because I don't like that at all. I might even take a glue dot here. This is like, I always feel like things that don't turn out aren't like the worst. They used to make me really nervous for you guys, but then I realize when things don't turn out, then it's like it's an opportunity to show you how I'd fix it. So I'm going to just put a glue dot back here and then stick that little extra bubble in there. So we still have kind of these little loop-de-loops here, and then this little thing I'm going to trim a little closer here and there. So we just have that little bit there. All right, so yeah, this is how the nice one turned out or looks like with that wrapped around there and a bow, but still my bows are kind of like kind of feels like the weather today. Little humidity. Okay, so with vellum, the thing that I always have to tell you guys to remember is that when I put on my adhesive, actually I'm going to go this way. I'm going to give you a couple strips this way so that they're going to eventually be covered up by the next layers that I put on there, because vellum will show through your adhesive, so you want to be careful what you do with that. So then in my next pile of supplies that come with it, here you get 4 of these because you're going to make 4 cards. So I'm going to pull this one off of there as well. And then this is the one that we stamped already. So I'm going to pull that out. And then that's just a matter of putting some cute papers on with dimensionals. So I'm going to put that on with about 4 dimensionals here. And I think these little accessory papers are so cute. My dimensionals are really sticking today to the paper. Okay, so how fun is that? It just kind of keeps going over the same theme of the colors of this kit too. And then on the next layer that says happy birthday, and like I said, you can use any stamps that you want. I just like that it coordinated. I had the one that coordinated with the card kit, but this bubble is a nice size where you could put something on there too. I might make up some more of these that say congrats or something for graduation that way too. Hi there, Kelly. And so this is card number 2 done. So next card out of the kit of 4 different designs, but 16 total cards you'll get to make is this You Are Amazing. This one comes together really, really quick. Hi there, Val. All right, so with this background here, this one's really fun and florally. So if you like little tiny floral prints, this is perfect. And I've already stamped out the You Are Amazing and the Flirty Flamingo. I'm gonna just take out that other one for the next card. And so for this in our pile, oops, I'm gonna use this. We're gonna need this. That's kind of that pretty peacock, or almost no more of a Bermuda Bay kind of foil there. So we're going to need that one. And then we're going to need one of these. This is the pretty peacock with the gold embossed edge on it there. And so I can pull that. So eventually my pile's going to get down there of what is left, which is always kind of nice too. And then remember we pulled out that circle. This time we're going to pull out this little banner here in the Mango Melody. So I'm going to pull out that baker's twine again. This one comes together probably the easiest out of all of them, but the next one will be pretty easy too. So that's why I thought, you know what, I am going to show you guys all 4 of the cards, because with everything pre-cut in a kit, that's kind of like, it's almost like the joy of me going to my own stamp camp where everything's pre-cut like I do for you guys, and you just have to assemble. And I like that the cards, even though the color combinations all kind of the same in there, I love that all the cards look different, so you don't feel like you have 16 cards that all look the same either. Okay, I'm just going to take my adhesive here and kind of put on each edge, put that down, and isn't that pretty? Just I love the pretty peacock with that. I wish it's one color that they would bring back. Of course, we can always tell them that they should bring it back, and we have done that in the past too. And then this banner, I just, like I said, wrapped that around about 3 times, that little baker's twine, and put that on there for just a little accent piece. Now this I do want to pop up with, here's my dimensionals, with some dimensionals here just to give the card a little lift, make it look a little bit more fancy and such. And I don't know if it's all the heat and humidity lately, but man, I feel like these stickers are extra tough today. But if that's the worst thing of my day, it's a good day still. Okay, so that just pops up on there, and I love the little shimmer shine that it adds to that. And then I'm just going to finish the card with the stamped You Are Amazing and put that right in the center. So super, super quick card, and You Are Amazing. That could be for so many different occasions too, birthday, graduation, anything like that too. So that's card number 3 already. We are cruising along and already on the last card. And if you know me, I love stripes. So I think just the background of this card part of the card kit is so great. So this one I already stamped out in the beginning of my video, and then there's 4 of these that are kind of the Bermuda Bay foil shimmer shine, and these are all heavy duty cardstock too, so nothing chintzy about the supplies at all. And then some really pretty shiny gold foil here, so that just pops right out of this. And then we're going to need a little banner piece of vellum here, so that I'm just going to pull right out of that sheet. So I must have made the cards right, because now all of my supplies that I've set aside every time I use them are all set aside, so that's good. So this one uses just a little bit of that baker's twine too. I'm going to put about 3 wraps around there. I'm going to see if I can do another bow for you guys. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'll try because the other 3 cards went really good and really fast. So I'll see if I can make that happen here. Just going to wrap that around, and I hope you guys are humming the little Jeopardy song. There we go. Oops, nope, that one didn't work. Let me try it again. Tried to give myself quite a length, or so I thought, but I also have big fingers, so that doesn't help. That didn't work. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. Just going to try one last time. There we go. Now if I can grab that end back to give it a little extra tight. There we go. So now we've got a bow. Yay! Okay, I'm just going to clip that off, and hopefully the bow will kind of perk up here. I'm just going to give it one more little pull back, like so. Okay, so I can't put any adhesive on here at the top just because it's, once again, it is vellum and it'll show through, but just putting a little couple tracks there on the back, that'll be good enough. Actually, the first thing I need to put on this card is this gold foil shiny piece, and it's going to be a little offset, so maybe like within the first third or so part of the card. And then I'm going to put this down next, and that's why I like these stripes on here. You can kind of just line that up with your eyes and know that it's going to line up that way and not get crooked on you. And then the hip hip hooray, that I'm just going to attach to that pretty gold foil. I feel almost bad covering up a lot of that, but I love the outside edge. It just makes it look extra special with that. And then that just gets attached again with dimensionals. So I hope I didn't take too long, but I thought, oh, how fun today to make up 4 cards. So you might be wondering, with this being Lois Peterson's, I'm just going to move this a little bit so you can see her code. With this being Lois Peterson's virtual card stamp party, like how does that work? Then do you get all 4 cards or what? So you'll get one of these cards that I've made up today if you order through her party, and then I'm going to be demoing the next couple days. So you'll either get this card, or you'll get that card, or you'll get that card, or you'll get that card. And like I said, if you order the card kit that comes in the cute box, it's $15, and you'll get everything to make 16 cards here. So that's really great. Like I said, I don't know how long it'll last. I did look ahead of time to check and see like if they were still in versus being sold out, because that'd be really sad if I did the video and then they were all gone. So thanks, Kay. Yeah, it was fun to put 4 quick and easy cards together for you. So how you can get Lois's cards is if you place a minimum $25 order using her host code there that I showed, and then I'm going to first start supper, and then I'm going to upload my cards, and so I'll have all 4 images. I will photograph and upload those too, and so that will have Lois's host code put together with that as well. And then tomorrow and the next day I will be doing, the plan is to do cards 2 and 3, so you'll get one of these plus tomorrow's card and the next day's cards too. So yes, and Missy, I will post the link again for the sale. Just sometimes you look over things and go, oh, none of that interests me, and delete the email or something. But I will try and even boost the 2 pictures of the sale link right away before I start supper. Hey there, Rolanda. Thanks for popping in all the way from Texas. Okay, so that's all I have for you today, and a lot of you have been asking. My husband's about the same. Not great, but not in any pain or true discomfort, just kind of tired of being tired and miserable and that. So kind of just taking every day by day still, but we're home hopefully for the rest of the week. And yeah, my son's doing really pretty well for his first week, and that's just going to take time. He's still in his immobilizer for a while from his knee surgery, and so not much he can do, but he's wearing out his PlayStation downstairs. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for joining in, and I'm excited to do Lois's virtual party this way too. So if you have any questions, let me know. Bye-bye.